Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of a Disney Merchandise Talk. We call it Barely Necessities. I'm Rebecca Mosley, the co-founder of Laughing Place, and Rebecca Burbank, our site manager and merchandise guru around here, is here with me to talk about what's the latest. How you been, Becca? You went to the movies last night?
I did. We went to see Deadpool and Wolverine, and
No
we had so much
spoilers
fun.
still. I'm being nice
No, no,
around here.
no.
No, it's
I will
funny.
say though,
Go ahead.
I was laughing the entire time, not like continuously, but like chuckling all the way through. It was very meta, very violent. It's not a movie for kids, and this is not like I'm curious about this character. Should I go see this movie? No. This is not the starter film, but it was a lot of fun.
Okay, there you go. So there's Becca's review of a Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm gonna say a quick howdy to Gio. Hi, Jeffrey. And Cosette, I'm going to say hello to you as well. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. I want to say thank you to Roosevelt's for my hat. And I know we're going to be talking more about Roosevelt's later, but just wanted to be sure y'all knew my R2D2 is thanks to them. Becca, can you believe it that Halloween merchandise is like everywhere right now?
I know. It's insane. And like what the parties start in like 12 days or something like that.
I don't even know that it's that far away. Yeah, exactly. I think August 8th is one of the first ones in a Disney park. So yeah, so it is just around the corner. And right now, Haunted Mansion Holiday has already opened at Disneyland. Now I know in part that's because the attraction was undergoing a refurbishment and better to, open it a little earlier with its overlay than to make everybody keep waiting. And, I understand, but wow. July.
Yeah, I know. I'm not ready for Halloween.
Even though the Stitch is super cute and adorable.
I know. I do love this. And I love that picture. Like the lighting for that picture is so perfect. Yes, this Stitch figurine lights up and it's available at Disney Store. Yeah, I think it's so much fun.
I love how it's purple with in the daylight. So that's a nice little color scheme here, kind of that orange and purple that we've been seeing so frequently now with Disney merchandise. But here he is in the evening, lit up amongst your pumpkins on the porch. If you're looking for that, it's at Disney Store. If you're going to be shopping at Disney Store, hey, do us a favor, visit Laughing Place, then bind it through our site. Mm-hmm. Because then we receive an affiliate commission and no extra cost to you, but it's a way of showing some support for the work we do around here, keeping you up to date on all things Disney, showcasing some of the merchandise that we find here and there. For example, over at Costco, this amazing 9-foot Halloween art is available. They've got that over at Costco. I spotted at Lowe's inflatable gargoyle, Haunted Mansion style. This seems to be new. I know they have had some stuff in the past, like this caretaker over there at Lowe's that you could pick up. Plays the music from the attraction, has the sound of the crows. It does move, has some limited motion. But the gargoyle was new to me. And another item that I want to make sure people know about, because people are fans of Bluey, Disney fans are fans of Bluey. There's this adorable Halloween air-blown inflatable available over there at Home Depot. So if you are getting ready for Halloween, Disney Store, Costco, Lowe's, Home Depot, several places you can find some Disney fun for your yard. Moving over to Disney parks, Becca.
Yes, we've been waiting for the Tiana's Bayou collection to come to Disney Store, and I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed there's not more stuff.
Okay.
Especially considering that how much is available in the parks, or at least at Walt Disney World. And I realize some stuff is going to be exclusive to the parks, or it just makes sense that, you're not going to carry the spices or like all of the aprons, or, some of the apparel. But yeah, still though, I love the color scheme. I think they've done a great job with the designs for this collection. But yeah, I'm a little surprised we don't have more at Disney Store.
Oh yeah. The Louis the sleeping gator is cute. Okay, I've got a sneezing fit going on. I'm gonna mute.
Oh no. Oh. Well, I feel like I should hold up till you're back. But
I'm back.
Yay.
Yeah, there's even a couple of pins, but yeah, I agree with you that I'm surprised it's not a bit broader. I will say I'm very glad that this is among the items that they are offering at Disney Store. It's rather large, and it lights up. It plays music featured on the attraction, and frankly, even if I saw this in the parks, the fact that I could wait and go ahead and get it at home and maybe purchase it along with a few other items to reach that, free shipping when it comes around, and that type of thing, and not have to deal with it in my suitcase, as someone who recently had to put that water tower in a suitcase to get it home.
Is it heavy?
This Tiana item, or the water tower, or both? Neither one's really heavy because they're resin.
Okay.
So they weren't they weren't terribly heavy. They're just very well packaged, so they tend to be exponentially larger in their packaging than they are the item itself. This is cute too. Little water bottle.
Yeah, I do like that. No, I think they have a very nice selection, and I like that there's a little bit of everything. You've got some decor, you've got the ornaments, you've got some stuff for the home, some toys. But having seen so much stuff from our photos at the parks, I was expecting a little bit more.
Well, like you say, maybe with the arrival of the attraction at Disneyland,
they'll use
that and kind of extend the excitement with another kind of a secondary push of merchandise. But if you are looking for Tiana Bayou Adventure merchandise, you can click the link below and discover a roundup of the collection over at Disney Store. At the parks, sometimes the shops undergo a little bit of a change. What do you think of this transition over at the Grand Floridian? This is the shop that when you enter on the second floor, it's right there immediately to the right when you are entering from the monorail station.
Yeah, this is lovely. I haven't been to the Grand Floridian for, I don't know, several years now, but I really like what they've done. I think I like the colors. It feels bright. It feels fresh. I don't know. This is really pretty.
If you don't recall what it used to look like, here's what it looked like kind of as you walked by from before. You had that peach and green carpet that reflected kind of the border of the coloration of the border tile there on the floor, but they've really picked up the greens and the bright cream colors. The curtains are
curtains are an interesting choice.
I like being able to look out and see the monorail, but I get that maybe not having kind of that view of the monorail in the parking lot, maybe this is a better choice, but I don't know. I was always a fan of being able to look out at the pool, look out at the monorail. So, but also, honestly, energy efficient. I'm sure it'll cut down on the heat coming in as well through the windows. I like the little nods with the silhouettes of Mickey and Minnie, and I adore the statue, these statuettes of Mickey and Minnie.
Yeah, no, that's so perfect.
This I really do like. But Geo is with the green, looks like a chopped Kermit. Our Benji, talking about it earlier, joked that it looked like a puke color. So
I don't know. It looks minty to me.
Yeah, it doesn't hit me particularly, vomitous, but apparently chopped Kermit for Geo and not particularly appealing to Ben. So who's to say? I want to see it in person. Computers, change things up a little bit.
That's true. That's
but
true.
Overall, I'm a fan of the transition. D23 is just around the corner. That would be the Ultimate Fan Event, often referred to as the he's saying the green was in reference to the cooking set. Okay, so let's see. I gotta pull it up. I think maybe it's back here. Oh, okay.
Okay, I totally can see that now. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we agree with you, Gio.
We do agree with you. We do. Hey, Ness and Jill, howdy. But the fan event is just around the corner. We've often called it the Expo. I still call it the Expo every now and again, but Ultimate Fan Event, Disney Fan Event is the official name. What do we need people to be sure to know about, Becca, when it comes to the Ultimate Fan Event?
Everything. We're going to have, there's going to be, for folks who are going to get to be in Anaheim, there's the fan event launching on August 8th, and then they can start shopping these items on the 12th at 8 a.m. Pacific time. But yeah, there's some new collections launching that will be there at the expo, and some things we've already seen, like the 30th anniversary jumbo spinner pin for the Lion King. Isn't that fun? I really love that.
It is adorable. Now, these items are only available to D23 Gold members. You can join D23 also on the Disney Store website. It's $99 a year, and that includes not only access to events and things like, which often are an additional fee, but it also includes a magazine. You get I want to say it's a quarterly magazine. It's quite attractive, full color, a large kind of album cover size magazine. And so you get four of those typically a year, along with access to events and various merchandise, like the items that will be appearing on Disney Store August 12th, you said?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't keep the date in my head, so I just
there are so many dates floating around.
Oh, and I will be at the D23 Ultimate Fan Event along with many of the team at Laughing Place, and we will be bringing you all the excitement as we can. So be sure to follow us on our socials, whether it's Facebook or Twitter. I'm sorry, X. Or Instagram. We're going to have live updates right here on YouTube. We're going to be doing our best to bring you the fun. If you were following us over the weekend, you saw so much from Comic-Con firsthand, because we were there. We were sharing clips of the Fantastic Car flying over Hall H, or the big reveal of Judge Doom. Isn't that his name? Yeah.
Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom. I always do that. As I said it, I knew it was wrong. Dr. Doom in Hall H. So be sure to follow us on Twitter, so you'll kind of have a front row seat in the midst of all that fun as well. Returning our attention to Disney Store, Becca, these guys are adorable.
Yeah, they really are. There's 4 of these, like, we're calling them sidekick plush.
Okay.
That's the name that Kyle and I were like, yeah, that's what they are. But yeah, I love this. They've got big eyes and they've got really colorful bodies. I think Hey Hey is my favorite.
I would rank them Hey Hey, followed by Flounder.
Yes.
And then Abu, and then Sebastian.
Yep.
He's my least favorite realized among them, but they're all cute.
They're so cute. They're $22.99 each, which is a pretty good price point, I think. Like, it's, can work towards collecting them all, or get them all at one time. It's not going to put too much of a dent in your wallet. But yeah, these are fun. They're new to Disney Store earlier this week. I hope this means more sidekicks will be coming.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is going to be kind of testing the waters to see how guests respond to them. But
it's funny to me. Quite a few of these I remember over the summer, earlier this summer, having arrived as Squishmallows.
Yeah. Okay.
And so it's fun to see kind of now as like an actual figural plush of them rather than kind of that squishmallow, like just very flat representation, even though it's cuddly. Donna coming in and saying, looking forward to Laughing Place coverage of D23. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate it. And let's see. Next up, we've got some Roosevelt's. As I said, my hats, thanks to Roosevelt. I appreciate it. I like the way Roosevelt's hats fit. This one has a nice little R2-D2 on the front and some designs underneath. But today we're focusing on the Muppets.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure, I didn't vet myself, but I'm pretty sure this is Roosevelt's first Muppets collection. They've done Jim Henson before. We've had Fraggle Rock, and we've had Dark Crystal. We've even had Labyrinth and the Archives, Jim Henson Archives. But finally, we get the Muppets. And yeah, this is a playful collection, just like the Gang of the Muppets. I think that is my favorite one right there. The Going Green.
It is adorable. I do like the way that they're using a very small representation of Kermit seated throughout, kind of do a pattern that from a distance, right? When you look at it, it's not going to really dawn on you until you're up close that it's Kermit. I like when Roosevelt dives into that idea. I also like the little head Muppets.
Yeah.
I think this one's my favorite. If I was picking them up, I would have picked up this one.
It's a good one. And they have, I think almost all of these are available in classic and women's cuts. So you can get the style that's best for you. And then the one that we're looking at right now, that also is available in their hybrid shorts. So you can get the much coveted tuxedo look where
the Roosevelt's tuxedo.
Roosevelt's tuxedo, yes.
I mean, because here you have Rolf, you have Sweetums, you have Dr. Teeth. I see Sam Eagle. I see New Zealand.
Animal, Fozzie.
Oh, so many characters, which you don't always get to merchandise with. Well, Pepe the Prawn, you do. He's pretty popular. But yes. Statler, Waldorf, Swedish Chef, man, yeah, no, bunch of people, bunch of Muppets on that one. Miss Piggy celebrated in a beautiful collection of her best headshots, I guess you could.
Yeah.
This is like as if somebody gave you her portfolio that she sends off for whenever she's trying for a leading lady role.
Exactly. Which she's going to get, right? Like, has she ever been denied a leading lady status?
Oh, no. I mean, although I hear she's a little bit of a diva. I hear she can be difficult to work with.
Yes, that's true. Everything is about her.
That might make it a little bit difficult. Oh, check it out. This is that Roosevelt's tuxedo we were describing. And here it is with their animal print. They have a fun name for this, as I recall. Right?
It's just, ah!
Yeah, exactly. See, I knew Becca could pull it off. There you go. Oh, a few t-shirts too. I should have paid attention. Wow.
Yep. And we love their t-shirts. Their t-shirts are super comfortable. They're, they're soft and they're decent weight. They're not a heavyweight t-shirt, but they're not like a thin tee either. So you can wear this on its own. I mean, you can still layer with it, but it's something that can be worn on its own. It doesn't need to be layered.
Okay, so check it out. Animal on the front looks intense, man. He's in that animal mood. And then you turn it on the back, drummer, and some pieces bit out of it. So really leaning into that mayhem of Electric Mayhem when it comes to their animal design. This is my favorite of the collection. This is what I really,
it's good.
So it's very simple.
Really good.
Just baseball cap, Kermie. Very nice.
Yep.
And they have similar for animal.
Yep.
I prefer Happy Animal. So I wouldn't have jumped on this. I'm the opposite of Celestino, who likes only Angry Donald. I prefer Happy Animal. So.
I think my favorite element is that they have like the pink under the brim. So you just get that pop of pink. I mean, it's like when you flip it over, it's all pink, but I like that there's just that little hint of it.
And once again, I like how Roosevelt offers you that flat bill with one hat, but that dad curve what they call the dad cap, typically with the curved bill, which is my preferred ball cap design. So you can have your choice between the two with their collection. So those are all going to be linked down below. Muppets at Roosevelt's. By the way, Roosevelt is going to have a booth at D23. It is going to feature, I guess Tony Baxter had a hand in the design. It's called the Workshop of Wonders, and they mentioned Tony B in some of the design aspects of it. So I'm curious to kind of learn more about exactly what was Tony B's role with Roosevelt. So we'll see. D23 around the corner. We'll find out. Over at Disney Springs, our team discovered some Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yep. Sorry, guys. This is still going to be a thing for probably another week or so, all the Deadpool and Wolverine. But I like these a lot. I like that they've, it's a minimalist, I think I would say, design. Yes. Lots of color and just the masks there. I think that looks fantastic. And of course, if a water bottle is more your speed, they've got that as well. And we love the Quirksicle stuff because it keeps your beverages either very, very hot or it keeps it hot for a very long time or keeps it cold for a very long time.
Is this Tony and Morgan? I was trying to. I was trying to
by the hands. I don't see any.
See, because the hands are hidden behind, so I don't know if they've got wedding rings, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know for sure who took the picture, but I know Tony to be a Quirksicle fan. So
okay.
I thought perhaps it's Tony and his lovely wife, Morgan, out on a stroll. But it could also be any of our other team. But I just had to ask. Okay. Moving into the Casetify department, we've got more Deadpool and Wolverine. I love the graphic, like just the pop of Casetify. They're always so brilliant, eye-catching. Anybody I know who has Casetify, who's purchased Casetify, gets so many compliments on their cell phone case because it does just have that pop.
Yeah, and they have various levels of protection too. So if you're one who is going to be dropping your phone all the time, or if you're like, nope, I take the best care of it and I just want something decorative on it, or if you're like, I just don't want any danger of any accidents whatsoever, yeah, there is a case style for you. These are new at Casetify as of today. And when I was looking on the site earlier, everything was still available. Aside from the smartphones, they also have a range of protective cases for for Apple products. As you can see there, we've got an iPad, there's a laptop, the AirPods as well. But their phone cases, I think, are also for Samsung and sometimes for Google. So this collection does cover a couple different phone types.
Yeah, I haven't looked recently because I haven't needed to replace my phone case yet, but I do. I was thinking about it before D23, getting a fun Disney case before I went, and then I was like, oh wait, maybe I'll see one at D23, so I'll wait. So that's where I'm at. I'm in that holding pattern before D23 because I'm sure my budget will just get blown out of the water as I walk the show floor. Hot Toys has some Star Wars items.
Yeah, I just briefly looked through these because I didn't write this article, but I was blown away by just that figure right there, that image right there of General Grievous with his 4 lightsabers, and I'm like, we have to talk about this.
It's a 1/6 scale collectible. I mean, like you say, just an amazing representation of a horrifying figure in that world of Star Wars, posable dynamic there with the figure. This is from Hot Toys. As always, light up effects are represented kind of in an artistic way here. It will appear different when with purchase. But yeah, amazing designs. I can see
that being,
this is crazy. No, sorry. I just like, he could step out of the screen.
Oh, I know. Their face sculpts are like almost exactly the same as the person they're intended to portray. I've been impressed with Hot Toys ever since I first learned about them back in like 2016. And they've only gotten better. But even back then, it was still like really, really impressive.
So this figure that you're looking at right here is this figure with the helmet. So just so you know, that is, oh, hey, Cosette asking, what is D23? It is a multi-day event that is about to happen in Anaheim, California at the Convention Center and the Honda Center, as where the Disney company showcases the upcoming and recent fun that they've created, whether it's movies or attractions, and all sorts of products are showcased as well. So like Mattel or Hasbro or Rock Love Jewelry. I think I know Roosevelt's will be there. I know previously Rock'em Socks has been there. They showcase the Disney products that they offer. And now, as you know, Disney means more than just Disney label. So that means we're going to have all kinds of Star Wars news and Marvel news. We're going to have FX stuff. We're going to have Nat Geo, National Geographic stuff, Hulu stuff. I mean, it is going to be a jam-packed few days out of Anaheim, California. It starts a week from Friday, a week from tomorrow, right? It's a week from tomorrow that it starts.
I think so.
Yeah. Or 2 weeks.
Yeah. No, I think it's 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks. I think it's 9, 10, and 11. Yeah. I think it's 9, 10, and 11.
I just know I have to leave. All I know is I have to leave here on.
Right. They're doing a whole week-long event, or like there's going to be activities. This is the first time I think they've done activities like all week long. So I think there's going to be a special baseball game at the Angel Stadium and all sorts of other like D23 events taking place. But yeah, I think it's the 4th through the 11th or 5th through the 11th.
It's the 9th through the 11th. And also, just so you know, Cosette, D23 itself is a fan club. And you pay, and you can either join it for free, and they have frequent emails and stuff that'll pop out to you that kind of keep you up to date on what's happening with Disney. But if you become a gold member, which means you're paying $100 a year, you get this special gift package that you can see up here. You get a sculpt, one of these 5, whether it's Mickey or Merlin or Genie or Mama Odie or Maleficent, and then you get I think it's a couple of pins, and from this collection of artifacts that come with your box. And you also will receive quarterly magazines, and you can learn more about that on Disney Store. You can learn more about that on Laughing Place. So I will have to share with you in the chat. There are fan events out your way in North Carolina. There's a fantastic one in June in Dayton. These are not official Disney events. These are fan events that are organized, but they get together with, they have like pin trading, and they have Disney people come and talk, and they have all kinds of vendors. And they have one of them up in Dayton, Ohio, the week before Father's Day every year. And you can find out more about them through Dayton Disneyana. And then there's one in North Carolina that happens, I think, in late August. And I think if you look up NC, as in North Carolina Disneyana, you can find out more about that fan event down there in the North Carolina. And once again, it tends you have pin trading, and then you have a lot of vendors who come and sell new and like vintage, or I don't want to say used, because that is like not quite right, but it's like vintage items within that Disney realm. So since you are over there in North Carolina, I want to let you know about that. But yeah, Doobie says a week from Friday. It starts on August.
Okay. You were right.
Ultimate Fan Event, which used to be called the Expo. Let's see. Moving on from, we were talking about Hot Toys.
We're talking about Hot Toys, and then just some photos of the Star Wars toys, Star Wars collectibles from Hasbro that were on display during SDCC. Oh yeah, still the Hot Toys. Yeah, there was also the Black Widow figure as well from Iron Man 2, as you can see, where she's got Tony's glove on. It looks just like Scarlett Johansson.
Right?
Like,
That's amazing. The level of artisan ship over there at Hot Toys. By the way, as part of our Comic-Con coverage, we did also get to chat with the team at Hasbro. So if you want to know more about Marvel's Legends from Hasbro, check out Mike Mack's article. I'm going to send the link to Becca so she can make sure that it's down below. But also Hasbro shared kind of what's new, what's next over there at the Comic-Con down there in San Diego, which is an ultimate convention for like fan culture. I mean, you name it, and it's down there. Star Trek, Simpsons, Disney stuff, all kinds of stuff going on down there. That's where you see, if you
even the Rookie.
Right? Yeah, even the Rookie. We saw that amazing Marvel drone show that was happening down there at San Diego Comic-Con. It just kind of just takes over the whole city. It's an amazing thing. But yeah, these are some images from the Hasbro show case down there at Comic-Con. We've seen a few of these items. I know this Black Series set is currently available on Disney Store, but being able to see them like, you know, actually on display, it really, I don't know, it makes me appreciate them more than the, you know, just kind of those, hi, I'm for sale, you know.
Right. No, I agree. And then I think the ones we're looking at right now, that's from the extended universe or the Legends. That's the Timothy Zahn Thrawn trilogy. I think this is The Last Command. And Mara Jade is a great character. That's Mara Jade there, facing off against, I'm going to say his name wrong, but it's like Joris Sabaeth or something like that.
You're so right? Close, and that's how I would say it too. By the way, I love Geo saying, "You mean you can take them out of the box?"
That's a good, yeah.
You can. It is permitted. You can take them out of the box and play with them. Even we get to a better look at the Black Series Yoda and Clone Commander Gree. You can see the additional head for Yoda, which is really just creepy, sitting there on a stand beside him. I'm not gonna lie, kind of weirds me out. So be sure to take a look at our wrap up of the Hasbro breakfast, where they shared a lot of the current and upcoming Hasbro items. Oh man, yeah, that Moff Gideon premium helmet, that's pretty cool stuff.
Yes, I agree.
So I can't wait for the Disney D23 Ultimate Fan Event. I really just want to call it the Expo.
I know, right?
for more of this.
Just like X is always going to be Twitter for, you know,
right?
For a majority of us, we're just like, yeah, we're calling it Twitter.
If you do not follow the term on X, follow us on X. Go ahead, Becca.
No, I was just going to say, if we use the term properly, we'll make sure to use it properly in print. But amongst all the rest of us, it's just going to be Expo. It's going to be Twitter, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Be sure to ring the bell, because we're going to be going live throughout the events of next week. And you won't want to miss the fun, because we're weird. I'm serious. When the Expo fan event is happening, it is like just nonstop, and we just have way too much fun. So check out the links below for the merchandise that we've highlighted. But right now, I get to share with you all something that I found out about, because they announced they're coming to the D23 fan event, and I got so excited I Googled to see what it was. I love digital pets, and so when I saw that Bitzee was coming to D23 with their Disney friend, I Googled and I realized that it was already available. So I bought one. I've written about it on the site, but let me share just a little bit of the fun with you. It's you have 30 different characters available in this little box, and you interact with it by just kind of tapping on the top. And as you fill up that wishing star, then you can get other characters, and you can interact with other little characters by just kind of tapping on the top and sliding. There's like various little things that happen when you tilt the box or whatever. It's just simple like Tamagotchi. But the biggest difference, Becca, and what is amazing to me is, look, I can do this. And it won't die overnight.
That's right. That's right.
Or if I forget about it, I won't come back to a skeleton. I just open up the box and I get to play with it again. It also has volume. So like when I was traveling recently and I was on an airplane, I was able to turn off the sound so everybody on the plane didn't hate me. Playing with my little gadget. But I'll put the link below to my review of my little Bitzee. I think so far I've collected, I have like Mickey, and I have Minnie and Lightning McQueen and Olaf. But when you click on them, you can scroll through them. When you click on the movie theater, you can see like all kinds of little fun. You can pick your friends. See, so there I have Sven, Olaf. Oh, here, let me make myself big so you guys can see.
Yeah.
Olaf, Lightning McQueen. It's a really cool design because, by the way, here, let me kind of, take you behind the scenes.
Oh,
it's a very thin piece of plastic that has like little lights on the end of it, and by flickering, it showcases the character. And by the way, to my eye, it doesn't have that same flick rate that it does on a camera because my eye doesn't operate exactly like a camera. So it is a much more stable image to me than it appears on screen. But he's so cute, like little Donald. And here, let me see if I can show you guys Donald's movie. Hang on. I'm moving it closer so you can hear him. Let's see. Okay, here's my little Donald movie. Each character has his own little movie. Oh, I just filled a little star up. So that means, I've got a new character. And based upon that visual, I'm going to guess that I have unlocked Mike Wazowski. But in the meantime, I can play with Donald. And you can flip through and get any of the characters that, if you want to play with the character that you previously unlocked, there's a way to go back and be sure to just play with that character or whatnot. So it's a lot of fun. And like I say, 30 different characters, once you kind of get through the process, are available to you. And one last thing before I throw it over to Becca's shopping list. There's a murder mystery coming. And it is a Golden Girls mystery novel, Murder by Cheesecake. Comes out next spring. So you have to wait quite a while to learn more about this, but pre-orders are available, and we've got a little bit more information about an upcoming Golden Girls mystery novel coming to shelves next spring. So there you go.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to read the characters, in like printed form, and how well the authors are able to capture the spirit and personalities of our lovely ladies.
Right? Yeah. It's all these years later. I'm very interested to see kind of how they're realized in print. So
Do you have a favorite Golden Girl?
I am not a Golden Girl fan, unlike my husband and his best bud, our leader around here. The two of them, man, I used to have to tolerate the Golden Girls because those two would watch it together over at our house. So, that's their thing. They want to have a lanai very much. That was one of the things when we first moved to Florida, very much looking for a place with the lanai. They enjoy just saying the word lanai.
Yep.
So, yeah. Benji and Duke, what you gonna do? I don't know. Becca, I think that brings us finally to our shopping list, which, by the way, I see you did have the Golden Girls on it.
That's okay. Nope, they can go back and listen to us talk about this. Yep, we've got a shopping list. Things we didn't get to cover on Barely Necessities that are new on Laughing Place. Fantastic Tuesday, of course, today over at Disney Store. Also, yesterday at Disney Store, there were 3 Nightmare Before Christmas launches. We've got a Loungefly mini backpack and wallet. Her Universe brought some really lovely apparel, ladies' apparel. And then there's also some new home decor, so you can get ready for not only Halloween but also Christmas with light up elements and some fun stuff to put around the house. There's now I put this on here. I've got to go do more research, but there's a new game coming, right? A Donald Duck Happy Camper game. I think it's a board game, or at least the box looks like it's a board game. And yeah, Donald and his crew are gonna go camping. So that's something coming soon. We did talk about the Golden Girls Murder by Cheesecake book. We've also got a Haunted Mansion 55th anniversary mini jumbo pin over at Disney Store. I think it's also our item of the day. So if you
Gio, hop in here. What is a mini jumbo pin, please?
Yeah.
What's a mini jumbo pin?
And while we're waiting for Gio to hop in here and tell us that, Kyle's written about the newest Lorcana release, I think it's coming soon. It's called Shimmering Skies. So this one features some characters from Wreck-It Ralph and some other fun Disney properties that we love so much. Alex put together an article about the Deadpool and Wolverine Pop Yourself experience that was available at SDCC, and he popped himself. So you'll have to go over to you'll have to read our article to see which character he chose and how that turned out. If you're liking the Loungefly mini backpacks, there's an Infinity Stones or Infinity Gauntlet mini backpack over at Disney Store. And then we've also got 2 more figures from Hot Toys and Sideshow. We've got the Clone Commander Scorch, I believe. There's a figure for that. And then the Darth Vader battle damage figure, which is Anakin with like just his helmet's off or cracked, and he's like his face is, it's just, if you like that little bit of gritty, then this is the figure for you.
Gio coming in with the ever helpful. It's a smaller big pin.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so not one of the regular pins, but not a jumbo 3-inch pin, but somewhere in the middle.
If you didn't hit subscribe, you may have missed this morning when we dived into the latest information about the Disney Destiny that was released today. They have been teasing it by sending the media this little collection of patches for a tote bag. But more information is promised. So hit the bell, because when we find it out, we'll jump on, we'll chat about it. We'd love to hear what you think too. Have a little bit of dialogue about the latest information from Disney. And tonight, right here on our Laughing Place channel, we're calling it the pre-celebration. That's one quiz. Second quiz is happy anniversary to Laughing Place, because believe it or not, Laughing Place officially started back August 1st, 1999. My husband and I, big Disney fans, we actually met on Main Street as Disneyland annual pass holders. And him being a programmer and me being a writer and the internet being in its infancy, we ended up starting a little website to keep people updated on all things Disneyland. And it slowly grew and grew. We've taken on some partners in the fantastic Benji. We found Kyle, Becca's husband, who is our site editor, and it's just really grown, and we are grateful to still be here 25 years later and getting ready to kick off that celebration. So stay tuned to tonight's show for a special announcement about Laughing Place. Becca, wow, lots going on.
I know, and happy anniversary Laughing Place. That's amazing.
I can't believe it. Oh, Doobie says I'm wrong. Those aren't the quizzes. That's just the name of the episode. It's called Pre-Celebration. Happy anniversary to Laughing Place. Okay. Thank you, honey. Thank you for coming in.
They'd still be great quizzes.
Here he's coming in. Where in Walt Disney World 2009 and Marvelous Weekend. So there we go. Oh man, it was fun to follow on Twitter. I was jealous of the guys down in Comic-Con, except for I know the amount of effort it takes to get what they were sharing. So I was much happier to enjoy it from the comfort of my phone screen and my sofa. But it looked like a lot of fun. And we can't wait to share with all of you the fun that is going to be happening next week with Disney D23, the Ultimate Disney Fan Event. We're going to have several of our team on site and others in support off-site, so that we can really make you feel like you're there if you aren't able to be there yourself. And if you are there yourself, booth number 500, drop by. We're going to be at the Emporium, some of our team. We'd love to see you in person. Come say hi. Show off if you're cosplay. Show off if you're cosplay. If you're wearing a favorite Disney shirt, show off your favorite Disney shirt. We'd love to meet you and talk, some Disney love, Disney passion. I guess that's it for this time, Becca.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you as always. I'll see you soon.
Okay, sounds good.